Hey guys, and welcome back to Project Zomboid. This is episode 12 in the series, and we are picking up immediately after episode 11 because we do have kind of a mission that we need to go on here. And so when we left off, we had just acquired everything we needed to be able to get out of Riverside and get back over to Rosewood and back home. So we have managed to get ourselves a gas can as well as a rubber hose that we will be able to use for siphoning. And what I'm hoping we're going to be able to do is actually manage to clear out the area around the van that we wrecked, because that van had a lot of gas. So if we can manage to siphon that gas, and then we would also gain access to the supplies that we had in there. We had quite a lot of food and other supplies in there. But for right now, I think we need to work our way over to the old van. So that is kind of over on the main street of Riverside. So we're right here, and I believe this here is kind of the main road of Riverside here, and we're wrecked. Our van is wrecked somewhere along here, I believe. I want to say it's right about here, but I'm not entirely sure on that. So we do have quite a few blocks to get through, and I don't really like the idea of bringing the car up there. And it's starting to get late, and we're already very tired. So maybe for right now, I take care of our one buddy here, and then I find us a nice place to sleep for the evening. Kind of an awkward timing for this. Have to, that attract anyone? We good? I feel like I keep hearing another zombie, but I'm not seeing him. Maybe it's just the wind. I've turned into a Skyrim guard. So honestly, I'm kind of thinking maybe we just sleep in the van again. So, in case you didn't know, the vehicle menu where you can go to sleep, this one right here, you can go to sleep right here. So that's V. That's V on the keyboard, not Q. Q is the horn, as it turns out. But did we get away with it? We are in a lot of pain. I don't even remember what that was from, honestly. Laceration on my lower torso? Not a clue. Gregorio has taken so many wounds at this point. They're all just kind of becoming a blur. Yeah, surprisingly enough, I think we managed to honk the horn and get away with it. Not really entirely sure how, but I'm not gonna complain. Do we have any food? Because we are very hungry. We have canned peas. Not a whole lot else readily available that we can eat. So let's, guess we're gonna pop open this box of canned peas. Eventually, we will get ourselves on the road and over to our other van, and we'll get into some action. Okay, so we did not quite get away with it as smoothly as I had hoped. Just gonna eat a can of peas on the drive. I'm just gonna head over here a little ways. We did kind of clear out this area too, so I feel relatively okay with the idea of kind of parking up over here, I think. All right, and now we can sleep. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. It is only 7:50 p.m., but you know, boy's tired. So we slept for a really long time, so we don't have to deal with the dark. What we do have to deal with is the fog for right now. I'm hoping this will be short-lived. Also growing concerned about our fuel usage, because we do still have a ways to get across town. But I don't really want to do all of that in this dense fog. That seems unnecessarily dangerous. So maybe we try to wait it out a little bit here. See if we can take some more pain pills, because to my knowledge, I don't think there's any downside to doing that. Feeling pretty sad. Let's see, do we have anything to fix my sadness? Maybe this magazine. And yeah, it's kind of looking like this magazine might be our best option. I don't know that it will actually fix the sadness, but it's my best option. My best guess anyway. Well, it didn't get rid of it. And now we're tense, which means we need to have a smoke, but I want to have a smoke from our actual, yeah, let's smoke from this one. Need to start cutting down on the number of packs as best I can. I don't want a bunch of partial packs, which I think I can take them out and resort them. But I think I'll just wait until I get home to deal with all that. Really just trying to wait out this dense fog at this point. But I am curious about how long it's gonna last. Let's see here. Can I turn this on quietly? Oh my nothing subtle. And then let's get into our notes. 96.8. Oh, it's already in this. How nice. Hello, what are you doing? What's this progress bar about? Is there any way I can tell? What's going on here? Hello? But if I like get out and get back in? Can I get out and get back in? Hello? So I'm kind of bugged out here, I think. I can't seem to, I'm like locked into messing with the radio. I can adjust the volume here, but he never actually adjusts it. I can't turn it off. I can't get out. So I can't switch seats. I can't lock or unlock the doors. Oh, I can turn off the radio there, but I'm still locked into this. Yeah, I can turn on my headlights. Hello? Okay, we have a zombie over there. I hope he doesn't come around. I'm assuming I can drive, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, hitting escape seems to have done the trick. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what animation I was locked into there, but hitting escape saved the day for me. All right, we have officially hit red on our low fuel light. That is not encouraging. Let's get moving over here. Let's get moving, but moving safely. And with doing as little damage to the vehicle as I can manage. Oh my. It gets really stuttery when there's lots to render. But my goal here is to find our wrecked van, siphon the gas from it, and unload the loot from it into this van. However, we do have a number of problems. Oh man, I don't know how long this gasoline is gonna last us, and I really don't want to have to be hoofing it. So my car's gonna end up running out of gas very, very soon. Oh man, so I'm thinking with the location of where that van is and just the number of zombies, I'm not confident that I'm gonna be able to get through that without getting ourselves killed. So what I am thinking is I'm gonna see if I can manage to find literally any other vehicle that I can try to siphon gas from, and then I can try to use one of my ropes, because I do have rope on me that I have looted. I can use one of my ropes and I can try to tow our van out of that area. Okay, so not entirely sure how I'm gonna make it over there yet, but I think where I'm gonna have to get to is that north side parking lot. I should grab us a snack before we go. Yum, canned peas. All right, so here we go. Okay, so we have quite a few following us. What's the best way gonna be to lose them? Maybe loop around this building. Okay, perfect. No zombies over here. So that should break line of sight pretty well for us for a good majority of those zombies. And then I can redirect a little bit more north. Keep the building between us and the zombies as best I can. And hopefully I can take out these two without drawing too much attention from the others. I'll try to bait them up toward the water here. All right, guys, come on. We're doing covert shit. All right, let's take a peek here. Have we really managed to avoid drawing all? I've never had something like that work quite that well. This seems suspicious, honestly. This one's got quite a bit of gas. So let's see. Siphon gas. All right, we're good to go. Now we just need to get back to our van, ideally without stirring up too much trouble. But also, what if I loop around this way and I stir up a lot of trouble and I try to bait them away from the crashed van? So we're just gonna wander on this way. I really should make a note of where exactly the van is, because I'm not entirely sure. Here's the post office. Oh, there it is. Perfect. All right, so pulled him away from the van a little bit at least. So now I'm just gonna continue doing what we've been doing. Oh, that's a lot of zombie. Maybe I try to cut through this parking lot. Our path to the parking lot is looking a bit more clear than that road is. Oh yeah, and I'd love to get this Sledge Hammer too. If at all possible, I would kill to have that Sledge Hammer. I wasn't already on a very important mission of like life or death in this game, I would definitely double back and try to get that sledgehammer, but I know that sledgehammer is gonna weigh me down too much, and trying to outrun the zombies is gonna be a whole different ballgame. So instead, we will just continue on our way back toward our van that is somewhere over here. I gotta start using my map markings. Pretty sure we parked it up over this direction somewhere though. I did want to acknowledge Gregorio has officially survived 1 month. We are at 1 month, 1 day, and 5 hours, and we are at 765 kills. So we're not doing too bad at all. And if I remember correctly, I want to say that we parked the van right up this road. So we'll just keep on moving here. All right, and here we are. Home sweet home. As close as it gets. All right, so we got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and add gasoline. I have no idea how much of the tank this is gonna fill up, but I'm hoping we can get like a quarter of a tank at least. Let's find out. Oh yeah, perfect. So one gas can is just about exactly a quarter of a tank. So we're golden on that front now. So we can go ahead and get the van started. So the only thing left that I am worried about is that I really desperately need to get into that van and get our loot out of it. Like I really badly do. But if we have to abandon it, I guess we can. Like I'd really like to avoid it if at all possible, because there is some really good stuff that we have in there, and I just really don't want to lose it. Gonna try to avoid going through the main crowd, but once again I have failed to mark anything on my map, so I don't know how far down we need to go. Okay, here we go. So this is the parking lot where we siphoned the fuel from this van. Oops. Oh my gosh. Can I turn that off? Can I turn off the reverse beeper on this van? I keep trying to quickly come to a stop and I hold it for just a second too long, and it causes the reverse beeper to kick in for just a second. Maybe we call that a loss, but what I don't want to lose is I really don't want to lose our chance at that sledgehammer. So I'm gonna take a bit of a scenic route here. But I'm gonna see if I can get over to that parking lot one more time, see if I can quickly scoop up that sledgehammer, hop back in the car, and we can dip. And I know a sledgehammer really shouldn't be my priority, but like, when it's right there, I got to. We did it. I'm not gonna lie, my face went numb halfway through that. That was terrifying. Just hearing the zombies moving up behind me, but I couldn't see where they were coming from. Do not recommend. All right, and so what we need to do, we need to get out of town here. Let's kick on our air conditioning, turn on, and let's see where we're at on our map. So we are, where we're at? We're here. So we need to kind of snake our way through town here, get back out here, and then we can hit one of these country homes along the way and see if we can get some water out of the pipes there. We got a bit of a journey to make. I'm gonna keep an eye out for a little country home here that we can try to hit up, see if we can get some water, because we are very thirsty. We are hungry too, so if we could snag some food as well, maybe get us a real bed to sleep in for the night. Although with how tired I am, maybe I take advantage of how quiet it is out here. So let's first go ahead and take some pills. Let's get rid of this pain, because the pain is gonna keep us up. We're thirsty, I know we're thirsty, but there's not much we can do about it right now. So our options, oh, Diet Cola, sealed, let's drink it. I lied, there's something I can do about it. Open and drink, easy peasy. Wow, that didn't help at all. Well, I tried, guess we're gonna die. So what I'm thinking is being very tired really, really messes you up. So I'm thinking maybe we just go ahead and sleep for as long as we can anyway. Oh, nighttime driving, here we are again. Let's have a smoke. Oh, let's have two smokes, because it's been one of those kinds of days. You know, 50 minutes in. Let's see here. So we got, we're in pain, we're overloaded. We can fix that, because we're holding this sledge hammer that can go into the trunk. There we go. A little uncomfortable, yeah. Okay, so the rest of this stuff is fine for now. So I'm just gonna continue with our plan. That was our last night of sleeping in our van, I think. All right, we're seeing a few zombies on the way. All right, so what do we have here? Let's get our flashlight out, equip that secondary, and then our nightstick. Don't like all the noise. Is that just you? Are you making all that racket? That's incredible. I think it really was just her. Drinking from the toilet. There we go. And white sink, fill, empty plastic water bottle. Perfect. All right, perfect. So now we're okay on water at least, because we filled our water bottles there. So literally zero food for us here. All right, and we have made it back into town here. Here is our entrance. Oh, I was too busy looking at our base and at Big Mac and was not looking at where we were going in the slightest. Man, I wish I could turn off that backup beeper. But anyway, we have managed to get into our base again. So let's go ahead and make sure we have the couple of things that we need, because I want to get this sink moved as soon as possible to make sure that it is working correctly. I don't know if we'll need welding rods, but I'm gonna grab them just in case. Let's grab a torch. We'll grab both of our torches just to be sure we have everything we need. And I think I actually want to go with the sink up here, because this is just a standalone sink. So I think we can place it without having to have any sort of cabinet under it or anything. So it's just gonna be a little bit easier to build. So let's pick this up. Pipe wrench. Hold up. I need the pipe wrench and the torch. Right. Did I do a stupid and I looked at the wrong thing in the menus? What did I try to look at? Disassemble, which requires a welding torch instead of pickup, and pickup requires a pipe wrench, which we've had this entire time. So we just wasted I mean, we didn't waste. We needed the welding mask. We needed a welding mask regardless, and we did get the Sledge Hammer out of it. I'm not gonna be that upset. I'm not that upset about this. Annoyed? Yes. Upset? I've done worse things. And again, we still needed that anyway, so it's all fine. Everything's fine. So now I just need to place the sink, which I can do right oh, does it really have to be against the wall? What about the other one that's in a cabinet? Since it's in a cabinet, you can probably put it directly in the middle, huh? So let's drop this. Let's try to, am I gonna have enough inventory space to pick up the beige sink and the cabinet? There we go. All right, we got it. So let's take this out. I need to get this for my own mental health. I need to get this water station up and working. So we'll face it that way. All right, and then we can do the sink on it there. And then maybe it requires a wall to be able to plumb to, so I have everything I need. I have the pipe wrench. So yeah, maybe I just need the wall. Let's see, do I have wood planks to build a wall? Okay, let me drop off some other things real quick and then we'll see if we can get a wall built there. See if I can get that working. Just gonna disassemble something, see if I can get some planks out of it that I can use to build my wall for the water station. Whoa now, where did you come from? Sir, this is private property, I am sorry. So they tore down my gate. Man, these gates feel like they are paper thin. Every time I turn around, they're busted down. So let's go over here, see what extra goodies there are on the ground that I can scavenge from this gate, from the multiple times this gate has been broken down on us. And then we can take that over here, disassemble the rest of this gate, add it to the supplies that's already on the ground, and we'll probably be able to rebuild the gate without having to get any supplies, and we'll probably have some left over. Maybe enough to even build our wall. So let's disassemble. Oh, I still don't have a hacksaw. I need a hacksaw to be able to disassemble that. So let's go get our hacksaw. Just running into one issue after another. All I want to do is make my water station work. That's all I'm trying to accomplish. And we're just hitting one roadblock after another. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm keeping my cool. This is just the nature of Zomboid. All right, so there we go. We got all of that on the ground. Pick up everything we can. Go into our building menu. Get our double tall gate. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I need some sort of alarm or something. Like I am so far away from our gate most of the time that I never hear when they're banging on it, so I can't tell when they're about to break it down. I can only tell after they've broken it down a lot of the time. So it comes as quite the surprise. Okay, so we can go back into our building menu now, and we can do a wall. Let's do a wall frame. We'll do it right there, and then we'll do wooden wall, fill it on in. Okay, so theoretically this should let me pipe it up now, but it's doing natural water stuff. So why is this not wanting to work? Let me do quick research and see if I can find something that will explain this to me, because I don't understand. So I see what my mistake is. It's that this actually needs to be an enclosed room for me to be able to plumb the sink. So we actually need to build some more of these walls, or at minimum the wall frames. So let's build some of these. Wooden door frame. So does that make this enclosed enough now? Can I? Oh, I can do it. Guys, I did it. Guys, I did it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with myself. I still can't wash all clothing because we really need some soap, but I'm so happy. We finally got this thing up and running. I just want to look at it. I just want to look at this masterpiece. Oh, it's so beautiful. And it works. It works. That's the big thing. And before we go, let's go ahead and do our routine of wrangling Big Mac. Oh, hello. You got any friends? No, just you? Okay. All right, we are high exertion, high hunger, high agitation. We are a little bit injured. What are we injured from? So our actual injuries have healed up. It's just muscle strain at this point. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We are deeply troubled in terms of our food supply. So for now, we're just gonna get Big Mac. We're gonna take a sip of water from our new water station, and we're gonna be happy. All right, so we have Big Mac back in our perimeter. We have our perimeter secure once again. We are back within our perimeter again. We have our water station up and running, and I think our next step is that we really need to get ourselves some food. What? No, don't do that. Close this, dummy. So I think our next step is really that we really need to get our food supply taken care of. We had a pretty good stock in the van that we lost, but we lost it. So that doesn't do us a whole lot of good. Let me have one bag of these chips real quick. All right. That was enough to get us back to just peckish. So we are okay for now. I do think that is all we're going to have time for today. I am still pretty concerned about our food supply, so I think that is going to be our next focus. But for right now, I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at with everything. We are now at 1 month and 2 days survived, and we are at 783 kills. Maybe we will see about changing locations soon, because it is starting to feel like loot-wise, Rosewood is feeling a little bit dried up for us. It feels like all of our looting is having to be done in other towns. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe you guys should just let me know down in the comments. We are wrapping up here, so please let me know if you do have any suggestions or ideas for what we can do next with Gregorio, or even with a new playthrough, because nobody involved in this has any idea when our next playthrough is going to be starting. Any episode could suddenly be a 2-minute episode and we're done and we're on to the next character. It's just the way that this game tends to go, and nobody really has a whole lot to say about that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.